welcome to It's a Dish YouTube channel. I'm Jules and today I'm going to be making an Easter icebox cake. I had only recently heard about icebox cakes. I had no idea what they were, but it kind of triggered this idea that it was this amazing treat from the 1950s or 60s that you had at a camp situation at a lake, and it reminded me of this book that I was reading, and so I kind of had this whole picture in my mind that you got it out of an old refrigerator at the top and it was just a small ice cream cake in an ice box, and that's where the name came from. I'm not sure what the history of it is, but today I want to make one, and I just sort of came up with this idea for Easter. I know Easter is super expensive at the moment, so I wanted to make something that was affordable, it was a treat, and it would be great to have over Easter time. All I'm doing is using 3 ingredients, a handful of kitchen tools. This only cost me $5 for the ice cream, $3 for the wafer biscuits, and $2.50 for the mini eggs. In total, I spent $10.50 for this dessert. I don't think I'll be using up all the ice cream. Let's see how it turns out. I've just got a chopping board, a large sharp knife, a loaf tin, spatula, and some plastic wrap. You don't actually need a lot, and all you're going to need is some time for it to freeze. Let's do this. To start, I'm going to line the loaf tin. So then it's easy to pull out once the dessert is frozen. So you're going to need quite a lot of plastic wrap so that you can sink into the loaf tin, overlap, and then be able to wrap again. To cover the icebox cake. So I'm just going to do a little strip across as well. These are great, by the way. It just means all the sides are covered and there's enough to fold over once I've finished layering. Okay, I'm just going to pop that aside. And now I'm going to chop the chocolate, the mini eggs. So to actually bulk out having chocolate running through the icebox cake, you could just use chocolate chips, chocolate you have on hand, like the Whittaker's Hot Cross Bun chocolate. That would be amazing too. And then it can just be mixed in with these cute mini eggs. Now that I've awkwardly chopped up all the chocolate, I'm going to start layering it in the loaf tin. These are just so delicious. I'm going to try not to eat them when I have them. So now you grab your loaf tin that's lined with the plastic wrap and you just start popping the wafers in a single layer down the loaf tin so that when you go to slice it, they come away in clean slices. So I've just layered on half of the ice cream, so probably about 500 mils of ice cream. And because it's softened, it's easier to spread. Then you just sprinkle about half of your chocolate, eggs, and then you repeat with another layer of the wafer biscuits, and then repeat with the remaining ice cream. This is pretty soft. I left it out for way too long, but it's easier to spread. So just evenly spread it and then sprinkle your the rest of the chocolate, and then you're just going to top it off with another layer of the wafer biscuits. I just make sure that it's pressed down really firmly and all lined up. Then you're just going to wrap it up and pop it into the freezer. It's really good to have it frozen overnight and then the next day pull it out. Then once you pull it out of the loaf tin, you can slice it across the wafer biscuit. I actually left mine out to defrost probably way too long. Probably only needs about 5 to 10 minutes defrosting. Then cut it up into slices and you can serve. Oh, honestly, this tastes so delicious. I love it.